Hello, my name is Steve.
I'm Dave.
You're listening to potentially the final episode of Weekly Ranma. That could only mean that we're talking about the, air quotes, final OAV of Ranma 1/2. Although the final OAV came out in 2008. But we're not talking about that one. We're talking about the last of the original 12 OAV series as released by Viz in the 90s. The two Akanes, Ranma Look at Me. The Tendo Sawatome household is taking a vacation. They find themselves with a few choice guests, pretty much the entire cast, minus the elderly members of the cast, in an inn called the Doll Inn?
Yes.
And as the girls are all enjoying the hot springs, they discuss that there is a legend at the inn of a cursed doll that is rumored to curse people and possess them. Which, spooks out Akane. Everyone else is like, it's just a joke.
She's very easily startled.
She is, yeah. She's the character that Ranma has to protect.
But she's also a herbo.
She's thick, strong.
She's dummy thick. She can kick your ass for free.
So as with everything in the show, or at least everything bad that happens to Akane for the most part, Ranma messes with the doll, and the doll is truly a thing that is cursed by ancient evil energy. And so now it has its eyes, porcelain eyes, set on our himbo, because he knocked the doll over, it fell apart, and he put it back together and kind of put it in a sumo kind of pose. Very disrespectful. Anyways, the doll gets the chance, and it takes over Akane, because Akane is all by herself. Drops out of the ceiling like, the dead baby from Trainspotting.
Ninja.
Immediately, Akane is a very different personality. Stern, direct, unwavering. But because her anger is directed at Ranma, nobody suspects anything is wrong. So she finds her target, and she begins to hunt him. But the doll doesn't know Ranma's innate martial abilities. And through all her efforts to comedically kill him, she fails. Until she comes up with the idea of, I'll just seduce his ass, and when his guard is down, he will die. And so she leads him off into the woods. Much to his confusion, excitement, frustration, emotions. Lots of emotions.
Son and Genma are definitely all for this.
Well, so is Nabiki and
Kasumi,
yeah. Shampoo and Ukyo, who are there, of course, because, the whole cast is there. Don't know that anything is wrong, per se, but are definitely not willing to let Akane get the better of them. But now, with this possession, Akane's skill and physique are put to the test of success. And without any of Akane's inhibitions, the possessed version of her easily handles the two other girls, and then continues to lead Ranma off into the pasture, particularly after all their family members encourage them to keep going. Bro, they're 15. Stop trying to make them have a baby. Come on, Son.
Teen pregnancy.
Oh,
not even once.
Man. Those old fools only care about the future of the dojo, which is a dojo that
makes no money.
And is only as old as Apposai, apparently.
Yeah. It's not even technically the family dojo.
No.
It's just Apposai is such a lecherous pervert that he didn't have any kids that we're aware of.
So Ryoga's there, because of course he is. And he comes upon the scene of understandable soul-crushing realization that he will never be able to get Akane's attention with how she's behaving right now with Ranma. Meanwhile, Akane herself is in the doll, and she has willpowered her way into moving the doll. And she's chasing after the cursed version of her and Ranma to try to, stop whatever's going to happen. She runs into Pichon, because Ryoga did his whole, I'm going to run away and cry, and then fall into water, and then be a pig that's sad. And through Ryoga intelligence and Akane miming, she convinces Pichon that she's herself. And so the two of them, as a strange pair, dash off to stop the mating.
That's a way to phrase it.
And just as things get real heated, the being that is possessing Akane's form lets information slip that kind of triggers Ranma into realizing that something's really wrong. Aside from the fact that, Akane would never purposely strip naked in front of him, trying to seduce him in a moonlit night. That's not Akane's thing. Yet.
Keyword.
And
maybe ever.
Through he and Akane's efforts, they end up defeating the evil possession and return it back to the doll, and live happily on ever after. Except for the fact that Akane realizes that she went through that entire trouble because of Ranma's stupidity and carelessness. But I would say this cap of Ranma, for the most part, at least the animated series, not counting the OAV that came out 12 years later, I think it showed the strongest connection between the two in the concept of romance.
Yeah.
I think there will be a point in their life where Akane does become confident in maturity, as well as Ranma, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
And I think with all the groundwork that they've built up of their relationship and caring for each other right now, where they're fighting like cats and dogs, I think we got a window into it definitely turning into this tender, emotional thing. And then a little bit of naughty time.
And cats and dogs are occasionally.
Oh, they'll definitely keep fighting well into,
Their golden years.
Their golden years, 100%. There we go. There we have it. That's all the Ranma OAVs, with the exception of one, which I don't know if we'll ever get to.
All these OAVs really liked to show off Akane's baddie.
Yeah, there was an amount of fan service in this OAV collection. Just an amount.
Mainly just Akane.
Largely, yeah. She's 15. Stop it.
I know. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah.
It was just her. They didn't do it to Yukio. They didn't do it to Shampoo.
Yeah.
The new series definitely did it to Shampoo a lot.
Well, we had a little bit of Shampoo in the original TV series.
Okay.
A little bit.
I mean, for my small frame of reference of 2 seasons.
Like a lot of the way the things transpired in the remake are also kind of how they transpired in the original anime and in the manga as well.
Okay.
But like, the whole scene where Shampoo reveals that she's the cat to Ranma.
Yeah.
She is just as naked in the original anime. What'd you think of the episode?
Good.
I think it's the more dramatic of all the episodes. It has this comedic moments, but there's like that real serious tone to it. And I really liked the depiction of Akane's form as this like intentional being. Like her expression was very different.
Yeah, the cold calculating.
And her movements were very different. Like I really loved how
the fact that she had a bow in her hair. And that's what tipped Yukio and Shampoo off. They're like,
wait a minute.
Akane doesn't wear a bow. It was good. Enjoyable.
It's one of the best ones. But I think the Evil Ogre one is my favorite.
Ranma's definitely a series you can't watch around other people without context.
I think this was the 4th Ranma episode I had ever seen. Because the bootleg tape I had gotten from a friend of mine that was my finally like ability to watch Ranma were the first 2 episodes of season 3. So it was the introduction of Ukyo and then the episode where Ukyo tries to get Ryoga paired up with Akane.
Mm-hmm.
Then the next episode, I believe, on that tape, because I've watched the tape so many times back then, was the teacher OAV, where she would observe everybody's energy and turn into like the supermodel. And then this one, I think that's how the order of it was. So an interesting non-contiguous plot lines that 2 of them, well, one of them really had nothing to do with pretty much anything else that exists within the franchise. It was an interesting introduction to Ranma. But it worked. It hooked me in. I mean, at the beginning, the first episode, I'm like, this is amazing. When Ukyo showed up and they did the fight on the wrestling mat that was also an okonomiyaki, it was like, oh my God, this is so stupid. I love it.
The opening to all the OAVs was really good too.
Well, the production value in general of all the OAVs is really good.
I mean, I just like the music.
For me, nothing beats the original opening of the first season. It's just my attachment to Ranma is that song.
I just liked the Chinese-Japanese fusion-ness of the opening. All the traditional instrumentation they had in the score. So catchy. Just every time I'd let it play the whole time. I'm just like
bopping along with it. All right. So what would you say out of the 12 OAVs was your favorite one? I think my favorite's top 3 would be the 2 Akanes at number 3. Number 2 is the Phoenix one, and then number 1 is the Evil Ogre.
The second episode of the Dude in the Cursed Forest, number 3.
Reawakening Memories.
Yes.
Part 2, yeah.
And then the Ogre, number 2, and then 2 Akanes at number 1.
All right.
Least favorite was the Christmas one.
Yeah, I don't even.
It was just so
pointless,
so out in left field that I was like, why are we even watching this? We could have just replaced it with the one from 2012.
I'm sure we'll do a one-off where we talk about that one. All right. Well, thanks again for joining us on this journey of Weekly Ranma. Editor Steve here, stepping in for a second. We recorded this episode a few days before the announcement for Season 3 of Ranma 1/2. So instead of mourning the death of this series, we'll see you all in October, which at this point doesn't have a future until they announce Season 3 of the remake.
If.
Hopefully you'll join us next week as we jump into the next distraction and we resurrect Anime Plus, and we're going to be talking about the melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya. So be sure to check that out next Wednesday. Otherwise, this Friday is the final episode of the winter season of the main podcast, where we are wrapping up Journal with Witch, Season 3, Jujutsu Kaisen, Culling Game Arc Part 1, and Season 2 of My Hero Academia. And then we'll be on to a completely new set of shows for the April season, or for the spring season. So Hit that bell so you get notified when we have new episodes dropping. And thanks once again for joining us. We'll see you guys next time.